Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Beeping Ballers. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a wonderful young player emerging for Korea right now. Stoke City's South Korean king, South Korea's Jude Bellingham, Bae Jun-Ho. If you haven't heard the name Pigeon, guys, keep an eye on him for the future because I think he has what it takes to be at the level of Son Heung-min and Lee Gang-in. He is showing exceptional potential right now, and not only potential, he's showing the results as well. There's a few instances where you might have already heard Pigeon's name if you guys are a South Korean football fan. You may have heard it when he was lighting up the K League as an 18-year-old with Daejeon Hanna. You may have heard the name when he made his big money move to Stoke City from Daejeon Hanna when he was 19, 20 years old. Or maybe you heard his name when he was leading Korea to fourth place at the U20 World Cup in 2023. He's already had an illustrious career so far, and I think that he has, again, what it takes to be a superstar for Korea. So let's quickly look at what his, career trajectory has looked like thus far. Pejino started in Daegu's youth academy. If you guys aren't familiar, Daegu is a very popular team in the K League. And then he did his high school in various schools in Korea. And he finally ended up at the Daejeon Hanna Youth Academy. And he impressed so much there that Daejeon handed him, his debut at the age of 18 years old. And that's when he really started to catch the eye of K League fans because it was this young kid who was really exciting in his play and brave and fearless. And he was scoring goals as well. And then he had that wonderful performance for Korea at the U20 World Cup, which caught the eye of numerous scouts in Europe. And it was Stoke City that won the bidding for him. And he made his move to the championship team for a fee of 2 million euros. And he has really excelled there. If just by looking at his stats for Stoke City this season, he can play all around the pitch, guys. For Stoke City, he's mainly played as the left attacking midfielder, which is why you see a lot of red here in this heat map. But for Daejeon Hanna, he played as the number 10. He can play on the right side as well. He's quite two-footed. He's really comfortable with both feet. And it's really exciting because, we've never seen this young of a player really excel in the championship, which is a really quality league for a young player to develop in. He's played 30 matches this season so far, started in 19 of them for an average of 62 minutes a game, which again is really good for the development of a young player playing the fast physical football that you see in the championship. He scored a couple of goals, assisted three as well, and he's really got the endearing love of Stoke City fans just by typing his name on Twitter. You can see that Stoke City fans already have an amazing chant for him. In terms of playing style, guys, I personally am not an expert in terms of football scouting, but just based on the eye test, to me, I see shades of Jude Bellingham, and I have two clips for you to try and convince you guys why I made that comparison. Firstly, this is a goal he scored for Stoke City. Let's watch it. So here's Chuno right here, wins the ball, and look at this physical strength. Just brushes off a defender and slots it into the back of the net effortlessly. That strength, that composure at the age of 20, you're not going to see that often for Korean football prospects. And you can see the Stoke fans loving Chuno. And then the second clip I found is from a favorite Korean YouTube channel of mine named Hayan Nunkot. They follow, pretty much every single Korean player based in Europe, and that's even the lower European leagues like the Serbian league. They follow players in the Czech league. It's just an amazing account, And this is a highlight compilation of Juno, just I think from a week ago when he played for Korea for the Olympic team, and that's led by Hwang Sonong, and he was selected. And this is a match against Saudi Arabia. It's a friendly tournament, and just marvel at the play that he has. Again, just effortlessly dribbles by two, three players. He's not gonna get, physically pushed off the ball. There he is again. A smart touch to leave it to the other player. And this is an assist. He assists Ji-sung of Gwangju for the goal. And it just shows he's able to finish like you saw in the video for Stoke City, but he's also able to assist as well. He was, if you guys watched the game, he was a class above every single player on that pitch, even though he was 20 years old. And remember, guys, this is a U23 tournament for the Olympics. Look, he's just not, you can't push him off the ball. He's so good at dribbling, passing, finishing, everything. Complete player. He can play, every single position in the front three. You can see why people are raving about him and the strength there. The strength, the composure, the finishing. Um, Shades of Jude Bellingham. I don't know if you guys can think of a better player comparison. I'd love to see them in the comments. And then finally, where does Juno fit into the KNT? And I made, kind of a fun starting 11 of a mix of the current national team and some prospects that I love that I like to see integrated in the Korean national team. Keeper Choyonu, it could very well be Kim Sung-gyu when he comes back from his ACL injury. But for now, Choyonu is playing really well for us, so I put him in net. Left back So Ryung-woo, the two center backs Kim Min-jae and Lee Han-bum. Lee Han-bum playing in the Danish league, and he's again a very young, tall, physical center back who's great with his feet as well. A center back prospect that I am loving. Right back Hwang Jae-won, he was the pivotal member of the Asian Games winning side, and I think you're going to hear a lot more for him as well. Kwon Hyuk-gu, who is playing really well for St. Mirren right now in Scotland. Again, he's super young. He made his move to Celtic, which was maybe too big of a jump for him, and then Celtic loaned him out to St. Mirren, and he is the starting CDM there. And again, the St. Mirren fans love him. Hwang In-bum is an untouchable for me. Hwang Hee-chan, Son Heung-min, and Lee Gang-in across the front three. You can argue that maybe Son Heung-min isn't a nine, but I've seen him play that position enough for Tottenham to know that he can excel there, especially at the World Cup, where you're going to be asked to counterattack a lot more. And then where I see Pigeon fitting in, guys, is this position right here in place of Lee Jae-sung. And that is no knock on Lee Jae-sung. You guys know from previous, if you've watched my previous videos, how much I appreciate and adore Lee Jae-sung for his work rate, just his composure, his veteran experience, the amount of ground that he's able to cover from game to game. But I think Pigeon is Lee Jae-sung with more flair, more finishing, just more superstar potential. Of course, you can play him in this left wing position that he does for Stoke, and have either Lee Gang-in as the left mezzala or keep Lee Jae-sung there. But really think that this front three, our fantastic three up front, is something that we shouldn't touch. And Pedro slotting into the left attacking mid or number 10 position instead of Lee Jae-sung is the way to move forward. He is an exceptional talent, guys. If you guys haven't heard about him or haven't been keeping track of his career, he is, it's definitely one that you have to now. I think he is Korea's Jude Bellingham. Again, if you guys have better comparisons, let me know in the comments below. But just wanted to make a quick video highlighting, his amazing ascent so far, and his transfer to Europe, his quality that he's shown at Stoke, before he really erupts his potential, and you see him playing for the top teams in Europe. Anyways, guys, that brings us to an end to this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to Ballers, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.